Alright, so I want to go over what I sold this weekend. Starting off with this Nintendo GameCube. It's the DOL 101 version. Unfortunately, it does work, but I sold it for parts because it won't read discs. So I put that in the description. So it sold for $23 plus shipping. So that will be shipped out priority mail. So thank you to whoever bought that. Alright, I also sold, this is already boxed up, but I put a controller in here, PS3 controller, camera controller. Bought it $3 at the Goodwill, ended up selling it for $24 plus shipping. It'll ship first class, so I'll put it in this box. I'm going to wrap it up with packaging paper, make it look nice and pretty. But anyways, still not a bad find at the Goodwill. Alright, up next, sold this Game Boy Advance. As you can see, it's the Target version. It did not have a back cover to it. Paid, I think it was $25, and it came with 2 or 3 games. So I kept the games so far. I haven't sold those yet, but anyways, the Game Boy Advance itself, without the back cover, it sold for $65 plus shipping. So not a bad deal on that. Ended up profiting about $30 off of it, and I still got the games to sell with it. So not a bad pickup there. All right, next up we sold this Polaroid Cool Cam, 600, yeah, and paid $1 for it at a yard sale, and ended up selling it for $12 plus shipping. So about a $10 profit on it. I always pick up these Polaroids when I see them. If I can get them for cheap, for like a buck, I always sell them as parts because I can't test them out. I believe you got to have the actual film to actually test it out for it to work. So I do not have that. I should probably buy some. Many of these cameras I've bought this year. So anyways, $10 profit on that. Turn $1 to $10. I do that all day long. So not a bad pickup here either. All right, next up we sold this Lego Star Wars set. Sold it for $20 plus shipping. Should ship priority. I'll just probably wrap this up in packaging wrap, ship it out that way. The box already has some damage to it, so if it gets a little more in the mail, probably won't hurt that bad. Usually I don't have any problem with it though. Anyways, 20 bucks, not bad. All right, next up we sold this Xbox 360. It's the Halo 3 version. It did not work. I think it was red ring. I can't even remember exactly what was wrong with it, but I'm pretty sure it was red ring. Took off, didn't have the memory on it, so selling it just the console, no cables, nothing to it. Sold it for $7 plus shipping. I'm happy to get whatever I can back out of it because this was a part of that big bundle deal. I bought all those games all together, so $5, that's another bit. That's all pure profit at this point because I sold all of them Pokemon games, which paid for the whole lot. So anyways, good deal here. All right, next up we sold this Nintendo DS game, Dako Makade. I can't even pronounce that. Picked it up for $1 at a yard sale, and it was complete. Can't get it open right here one-handed, but complete. It also had that Pokemon White in it as well, so I've already made $40-some off of this, and then sold this for $10 free shipping. So that ended up being a really good deal for $1 at that yard sale. So always be on the lookout for Nintendo DS games and checking the cases because sometimes you'll have surprises inside of them. All right, next up we sold this Rock Band 4 for PS4. I had $30 on it, but then I lowered the price online because, as you can see, it's got some like mud or something on it. It's dropped in water. Ended up paying $1 for this at a yard sale and sold it for $20 because, as you can tell, the label here got up on the disc whenever it got wet, and put that in the description, and it's still sold for $20 plus shipping. So turning $1 into $20, we'll do that every time. All right, next up we sold this Wii Sports copy. It was disc only, but I kept some of these cases I had extras of, so made it complete. Sold it for $16 free shipping, and it did have a few scratches on the disc, but the buyer was aware and they still bought it. So I think I paid $1 for that game, and of course the case I already had, so $1 into $16, can't beat that. Alright, so next up, this right here sold the Nintendo 64 little cabinet. Sold for $34 plus shipping. That came as part of that pawn shop haul that I got for like $500. So I'm still working to make my money back on that, plus the profit. But I was hoping to get 40 for it, as you can tell, but $34 plus they paid $16 shipping. So all in all, not too bad on this. All right, next we sold this day one edition of Just Cause 4 for the PS4. They sold for $9 plus shipping. Paid $1 for this at one of the yard sales earlier in the year, and I turned $1 to $10. I'll do that all day long. Well, $8 I guess you'd say after taxes and all, but still, Just Cause 4, probably wouldn't buy it again, but still making a little bit of profit. I'm always happy with that. All right, next up we sold this Fight Night Champion Greatest Hits version for the PS3. I paid $2 for it at a yard sale. It sold for $12 plus shipping on Macari, and that'll ship out soon. So thank you to whoever pointed that out to me in that YouTube video that I need to pick this up, and made a good bit of profit on this. So I appreciate that. All right, so we also sold these two Tech2 Atari joysticks. It came in that big Atari bundle I bought for $5. These two sold for $40 plus shipping. So they ended up being a really great buy. This is the first thing I've sold out of it. I still have both Ataris, and I still have that multitude of games to go through. But still, we're already in the profit, and it's just the first sell out of it. So couldn't ask for anything better than that. Also, I already packaged them up to ship, but I also sold Call of Duty Black Ops for the Nintendo DS. It sold for $7 free shipping. And then we also sold Blood Bowl for the PS4. I paid $1 for it at a yard sale, and ended up selling it for $7 plus shipping. So all in all, not a bad week for sales. All right, next up we sold this Grand Theft Auto 5 for PS4. Sold it for $10 plus shipping. I think we paid $1 or $2 on this one on that PS4 I bought. It's complete, so $2 and then $10. We'll take that every time. Alright, so next up we sold this Final Fantasy 3 for the Nintendo DS. Sold it for $8 plus shipping. So should make about $7 total since they pay for shipping. There's only about $1 fee or 80-cent fee on there, so I think it's $7.20. What I should get out of it? I paid $1 for this at a yard sale about a year ago. So all in all, that was a pretty good pickup. Couldn't be happier with that one. All right, next up we sold this bundle here of HP60 ink. I sold them together. I paid $2 a piece for these at a local thrift store, and got $14 plus shipping for both of them. So I should net about $12 on the lot here. So all in all, not a bad pickup, especially out of a box anyways. At least it was sealed. So anyways, still a pretty good deal. Make $10 in just a few minutes of shopping, so can't beat that. Alright, next up we sold this Resident Evil Origins collection for the Xbox One. Wasn't complete, just the disc in the case. We ended up selling it for $8 plus shipping. Buyer paid for shipping on this. So I should profit about $7.20 on it. This is another throw-in basically with a big bundle I bought earlier in the year. So this is all pure profit at this point. So I'll take that. Alright, next up we sold this Monster Hunter Iceborn Master Edition for the PS4. It's just a disc only. Sold for $21 plus shipping. This right here was another part of a big bundle I bought earlier in the year, and I've already definitely made my money back on that lot. And it turns out it's going to be a really good lot because I've sold a lot of games out of that lot, and I already made my money back off them Legos. So anyways, add $20 more to the bank, and we'll keep trucking. Alright, next up we sold this copy of Call of Duty Black Ops 3 for the PS4. It sold for $9 plus shipping. It was complete and in good shape, and that'll ship out first class, so only about $3.50, $4 for shipping on that. So anyways, we'll add that to the bank. Alright, and next up we sold this Xbox 360 Wi-Fi adapter. Ended up paying $3 for this at a Goodwill, and it sold for $20 plus shipping. So another good find at the Goodwill, and a little more money added to the bank. So that's going to do it for me on this video. This is something different I wanted to try, just start showing what I've been selling online, and hope you guys like it. So if you do like it, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and we'll see you in the next one.